Swami says that karma, bhakti, jnana are all three needed. Should I make efforts to participate in all three, or if I am sincere in one, the other two come automatically?
Yeah. So both are correct. So you can follow only one path, and that can reach you to the goal. For most of us, for us, integration of the three is necessary. That is why in our organization, we have the service wing, we have the devotional wing, education wing. So because to cater to the needs, some people want to just, oh, I'm tired of the study circle, this is boring, it is too much for my head. They want to go, rather I will give water, food, shelter, just busy. That is what they like. Some people said, oh, I don't want, I just want to sing some bhajans I enjoy. That is what they want. Some people said, I want to sit quietly and contemplate. And there are instances people just follow one path, they can reach goal, like the example of Mirabai. Just as she was sitting and singing the glories of Lord Krishna. Surdas, same thing. Purandar Das, Tyagaraja. All these great people who are great devotees of the Lord, they just reached God singing the glories, Annamacharya. But finally, they become so ripe in their bhakti, then they realize there is Brahman. Like Annamacharya, he says, oh, he was great devotee of Lord Venkateshwara. So you are everything, because he is so much attached. Finally says, Brahma Mokkate, Parabrahma Mokkate. The only one thing exists, that is Parabrahman. Beautifully says, sun, like sun, it shines, and the lowly person are a king, the same way. Similarly, there is Brahman, all these, even Tyagaraja, but their path was only one, singing the glory, singing the glory. There are so many people, Shyama Shastri, Muthuswami Dikshita, there are so many great devotees. Their path was just, I would love to sing the glories of God, and they attained the Lord. And some people just get involved in emphasizing service, like Swami Vivekananda said, just Daridra Narayana Seva, just serve the people. So there are so many people who just by doing selfless service, that's why Swami gave the wonderful example of Abu Ben Adam. You remember? So when Abu Ben Adam, he was only interested in service, not in meditation, contemplation, and japa. And so he was in his thing. And for people who are not aware, then there was an angel who came. He was writing the names of the people who love God. Then he says his name was not there. He says, yeah, because I don't do any formal worship. I don't do japa. I don't go to temple or church or anything. So his name was not there. So because he not spending time loving God. So after a few days, again the same angel came and writing, whom God loved the most. So he says, yeah, my name won't be there because I didn't love. But no. So look at it. His name was the topmost because he was serving the God, he's loving the God without he knowing that he's to those people. So you never know how that person attained just by doing service. There are so many instances of saints, just like I gave an example of even Christian mystic, Brother Lawrence. I told you to read the Practice the Presence of God. This monk, he was just a cook in the monastery. So he never was like other think he didn't read theology or Christian mysticism. But whenever he's serving the brother monks, he beautifully writes, I was as much in tune with God in the clutter and noise of the kitchen as when I bent at the altar, the praying. So he was karma yogi. And jnanis, we know so many people like Ramana Maharshi didn't move one place, contemplating, he reached God. Jnanadev. And you heard of the thing, this is interesting, this Jnana Dev and Nam Dev. Did you hear people, particularly Maharashtrian, they know. Jnana Dev, path is path of Jnana. Nam Dev, path of devotion. So people, they think which is great. Each one great by itself. There is just a story I can tell you. They were both going, and one place, suddenly it's so hot. They were going towards Delhi. These people lived in, I don't know which, how many years ago. So it was not too long, maybe a couple of centuries ago. Can you verify, Karthik, when did they live? Namdev and Jnanadev, both always used to go together. So when they came at one place, they were so thirsty. There was a well. They saw, they were happy. My God, there's water. but the water was so low. So they said, how to get the water? Then Jnandev, he's a great man of Jnani and he can do any form. He has so many siddhis powers. Okay, I will assume form of a bird, go down, and then to the beak, bring the water and give you and just take the water. So then that is, yes, he has that power. Then Namdev said, no, I know only Lord Vitoba, his Panduranga was this. I will pray to him. Then the whole water level came up to the top, the well. So you don't need to go down. He just drank the water from the top. So it worked jnana path for him going down. That's more difficult. Here, water came to your mouth all the way top. So each one has their own. So you cannot say one is higher than the other. What the attitude, because we are all caught up in the net of Maya. How to get out of that? Either you can do to the bhakti or you can do the jnana. That is what Swami Vivekananda said before. We are caught up in the net of Maya in a big net. This Girish, this Nag Mahashay was like it gave through the net of Maya, whereas Swami Vivekananda came out breaking that net. So he could do that any either path. So coming back to the answer the question, each path sincerely you follow, you can reach the gift. In all the things, finally you realize that oneness, you forget. So here, Bhakti path, you see the oneness, they will realize everything is Brahman. In the selfless service, because you see you are seeing not serving, real service is not serving somebody, but you are really serving God. That is also seeing oneness. And jnana, by inquiry, you are the same Atman. But for us, more practically, different times, like you don't want eggplant, sometimes you want fry, somebody want with curds, and somebody the different way, curry you want. Similarly, God you can enjoy different ways, doing service, doing singing devotional practices, and so the combination is easy for most of us. For some people who are completely dedicated, one path is good. So, and actually, you cannot separate the three. Swami said, he gave the example of Mysore Pak in the discourse he gave. He said, most of us have eaten the Mysore Pak, right? So Mysore Pak has a shape, right? And it has got weight and it has got sweetness. Can you separate, oh, I want only sweetness without the shape? You can. And shape without weight. So all the three go together to enjoy. Similarly, bhakti, karma, jnana, they are all integrated into one. So not. But for our practical purposes, people separate. So that is what we need to remember.